Just went and got a chair so I'd be more kind of eye level with you. Today, just went and picked up the Zeus X RTA. Get the rainbow version because that's the only one that the shop had. Sorry if my air conditioner's a little bit loud, but yeah, it's hot out, so. But going right into the box, you can see there's the Zeus X RTA. It is top airflow, so we'll set that to the side for now. Let's get all the stuff out of the box. Oh, speaking of which, here's the outer sleeve for the packaging. I wanted to take a look at that. There's the back of the box. And this side with just all the informational stuff. So let's see what we got in box number 1. Okay, looks like get 2 clamping. Yeah, looks like you get 2 pre-built clamping coils along with some cotton. Let's see if we get the camera to focus on. No, it's not, but you can see them. They're in there. Get looks like get a bunch of O-rings, tri-tool, drip tip. There's extra hex screws in there, and there's also a hex key right there. And you get an extra straight glass tube. That's all from this box. I'm guessing this is just gonna be all the paperwork and stuff down here, which I'm still gonna take a look at. If I can find it. Found it. So here's the user manual. And I'm not sure what this is. A little sleeve of some kind. I'm not sure what this is. It's got some fill out information on the back. Get a little warning card here. Just go look at that. And the cool little Zeus X card, and it's got some advertising on the back of it. Let's get that shit out of here. Oh, I'm dropping everything all over the place, guys. The mod I'm using today is going to be this Vupu X217. Got a video coming out on that shortly. Just stay tuned for that. But for now, let's get into the Zeus X RTA. So as you can see, you have a focus camera. Focus. Come on. Anyway, so you can see you got a dual top airflow right here. Airflow ring, you close it off, open it up. It is on a stopper, and out of the gate it's a little bit tight. The restrictor is on the O-rings, but I would imagine once it gets juiced up, it's gonna get a little bit better. So you got top fill. You just grab a hold of right above the airflow ring, half turn, it pops off. You can see there's 2 slots in there, and it is indented, so you could probably pour your juice in there carefully. And one thing that light's kind of annoying, but one thing that I kind of find interesting, there's no threads at all. It's just like a little locking kind of thing. I don't know if the camera will focus in on that, but there's 2 notches in there that line up with those. You see them right there. So you just line it up, and that's it. To access the deck section, you just go to the bottom in the tank and twist. There's your deck section, and inside there's also the shaft section, which is the airflow. So to give you an idea, your coils are going to be sitting here like this, and you've got the honeycomb style airflow, which lines up with these notches. So the airflow will come down to the top, hit each coil at the side, which is kind of cool. And that's just press fitted in with an O-ring at the top. And you can of course get the bubble glass off. Bubble glass, I believe, is 4.5 mils, and the straight glass, I think, is 3 to 3.5, something like that. But so I'm gonna definitely be rocking the bubble glass for today's video. Now with this, don't put the build on and then put this on and put it in. Make sure you put this in and give it a little push to make sure the O-ring's seated up nice. But yeah, for the purpose of today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and use the coils included. They're oh, I actually got some information on the back here. I believe Nichrome 80. I think that's what that stands for. N80. Could be wrong. But they are 2 fused Clapton's coil. Yeah, Nichrome. It says right there. Duh. So 2 Nichrome fused Clapton coils. Each one should be about 0.4 ohms. So I'm just gonna take all this out here. And these are some tiny little coils, flat wire coils as well. Tiny little things. See if the camera will freaking focus in on one of them. No, not gonna focus camera. Come on. When I get the build installed, I'll flip the camera around and show you, because for some reason the rear camera seems to work a lot better. I am noticing one thing with these coils that are included. You might want to pinch the ends and twist them, like just a 90-degree twist here, because the way the deck's set up, they're gonna go in. Well, actually, no, ignore that. I was looking at the deck all wrong. But yeah, let me just go ahead and, oh, almost forgot. You do have an adjustable 510 pin at the bottom. This thing's focus sucks. And the battery's almost dead anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go and pause the recording here, slap everything on, get a build installed, and come back and talk about it. Alright guys, just really quick here, it is worth noting, while it does come with the hex screws, the screws that are already in here are flathead screws, so you're going to want to use the included tri-tool or any tiny flathead screwdriver to get those out. Unless you change them out to the freaking flatheads, in which case, never mind. But I'm going to go ahead and get this build popped in here. See, I would try and time-lapse this, but the problem is I can't do that with this camera, so that might be something I could do in, like when I'm editing or something like that, I don't know. But, yeah, only reason that I'm using the included coils is because I want to give you guys an idea of everything you should expect right out of the box. Normally, I would be using one of these Demon Killer coils. Love these coils. In my opinion, they're great. Actually, really quick here, just give you a look at them. I did a review video on them a while ago, and I love these things, man. Just beautiful coils. Meh. Hair. But anyway, yeah, I would be using those, but like I said, I wanted to give you guys an idea. These things are so freaking tiny, man. Oh, it looks like I clipped them just right. I was just eyeballing them. I don't have any like clipper tools or anything like that. I think after this I definitely will be swapping these out to use the hex screws, because trying to line this up so I can screw them in flush all the way is just kind of annoying. Although it is worth noting, the size of the Phillips screwdriver is almost identical. I think it's a little bit smaller, but it's almost identical to the diameter of the coils. See, that's one thing I never really understood about these tri-tools. Why do they even have a freaking little Phillips head on here when I've never seen a device that uses anything but the Phillips or the flathead coils? Now, you can see the leads. I don't know if you can, the leads will drop down here. There's two holes inside, right there. Let's see if we get in there and clip those leads off. I've seen a couple different things about this. Some people are saying it doesn't matter if you're touching. Some people are saying it does. I'm just going to clip them anyway because I know metal on metal with electricity flowing through it is never really good. But yeah, there's bills. I'm going to go into dry burn. So I'm going to say new coil, reading 0.11 ohms. I'm going to set 30 watts and see the dry burn going. Seeing not many hot spots, which is kind of shocking. It's definitely nichrome 80 coils. Like, see, they're starting to turn blue. I love nichrome 80. Personally, I think it's the best flavor on the coils, but there's no reason why I stick by demon killer coils because I think most of the coils they make are all nichrome. Okay, got this. It's funny, every time you get one hot spot, another one pops up. There we go. Got them going nice from the inside out, and just cut this nugget off here so you can see that. So yeah, they're going real good. Now, take a couple pieces of this cotton. Oh, okay, so it's two pieces of cotton to put two, kind of like the shoelace caps, tablets on them. I think I might be able to get away with cutting one of these in half and going that way. Maybe. So just do that and see how that looks when we're in there. That might actually be pretty good. Let me just... Yeah, that might actually work out almost perfect. So I'm just going to try and pull these wicks to the side here while I'm sliding this one in. Yeah, I think the great thing is because this is a top airflow device, you're not going to have to worry too much about leaking. So if you get a little too, like, if you don't get enough cotton in there, it might be alright, but hang on, bigger scissors. The little ones just ain't cutting it. Pun not intended. Big ones ain't doing much better, so. Yeah, that wire cutters flew in. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab these little scissors and kind of trim off a little bit. It seems like these scissors work best when it's just a little bit. Let's give that a shot, see how that tucks in there. That's looking alright. Actually, I'm going to grab the hex tool out here. I just find it makes it a little bit easier when tucking the wicks in to have something that kind of has like a little pusher arm on it. I might need a little bit more. These are sharp scissors, man. Alright, let's give that a shot. Okay, so there's the wicks all tucked in. You can see them kind of coming out a little bit at the end, which is what I kind of want to do. Juice I'm going to be using today, lap flow. ahead and juice these up. Carefully pop it together because you gotta line up the notches with the notches inside that chamber. I think I might have showed you guys that earlier. Maybe I shouldn't be holding the bottle while I'm doing this. Alright. Now I'm going to, first off, make sure this is in there alright. And I'm just going to very carefully feed that in there. Try and find those notches to line up. Get it all nice and tight. Top cap off, juicer up. That is a little bit annoying. The dripper on the end of this is a little bit too big to actually fit in there all the way, so it's a little bit of a slow process, but oh well. Probably a needle tip or one of those gorilla bottles would probably help a little bit. Or you could just say screw it. It is indented, so if you're careful enough. Just do that. Clean everything out in here. Get my top cap back on. Still reading 0.11 ohms. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute just to make sure because I didn't exactly completely saturate that cotton. So I will get back to you guys in a minute once that's had a chance to soak some juice up. Alright guys, it hasn't even been 2 minutes yet and it's already, like, I put it down, stopped the recording. 30 seconds later I was like, well, let's just see how it goes, and it's, boom, it's on. It's wicking like no other business. You can already see there's some air bubbles trapped in there. You can kind of see them. But yeah, I got her sitting at 40 watts, still reading 0.11 ohms. As you can see right there. And yeah, let's just have a vape. Flavor's amazing. Not the biggest clouds, but it's really, it's nice, it's dense. But this tank was really made for flavor. It's not necessarily throw a build in, chuck huge clouds tanks. It's made for flavor. I'm kind of surprised those included coils are actually doing pretty good on the flavor. A little bit of spit back every now and then. I think that's just the way I wicked it. I might not have put enough cotton in there. It might be getting a little bit too much juice up there, but or it could be that I just put too much on the top. Who knows? One thing I am gonna do though. Included 810 drip tip is the smallest thing I've ever seen. That being said, there is an embedded O-ring in there, and they do include, I forgot to mention this earlier, but there is a 510 drip tip adapter, as well as an Ultim 810 drip tip, which is a little bit bigger. Okay, it's a lot bigger, a lot taller than the Delrin drip tip. Is this the same bore? Yeah, it's the same bore size, but I'm gonna switch to the Ultim drip tip because I like Ultim. And well, the rainbow tank doesn't match the mod, so I might as well, have something matching with the juice color. So spitback's gone, so I think it was just a little bit too much on the top. Both of the drip tips are comfortable. This one is just a little bit too short for me. But yeah, this is just first impressions. Just got it, unboxing it. So far, I'm liking it. Flavor's just freaking amazing. You can see it's nice, dense, I'd say mid-sized clouds. It ain't nothing compared to what this giant motherfucker can do, or compared to what this motherfucker can do, but it's decent. Building on it was stupidly easy, and I'm overall so far impressed. I'll probably do another video in maybe a week or so after using it. Now, that being said, within the first 5 minutes or so of using it, I will say, because it is a top airflow, there is a little bit of whistle. I don't know if you guys might be able to hear that here. So it's not really noticeable, but as you close it off, it gets smoother and it goes away. As you can see, I've got it barely open now. So it does get a little weird. The airflow is smooth. Little to no turbulence at all. It's just because of the way it's designed with the top airflow going down. It's a little bit louder than most tanks that have similar sized airflow slits, but nothing I'm really complaining about. I'll go and take her up. Say 55. The flavor just, damn. It jumps. Got a little bit sweeter. A little bit more of the sweeter notes at the higher wattages, I'm thinking. Yeah. Definitely gets more of the sweeter notes of the lava flow at the higher wattages, and when I was hitting 40, it was more of just everything at once. But at 55 watts, I mean, she's going great. The vapor's still amazing, dense. Flavor's still great. Haven't had a dry hit. But with the RTA, as most things, that's all how you wick it and everything like that. But that being said, this video is pushing 30 minutes, and it's going to take me like 3 hours to upload, so I'm going to cut it off here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I would post links where you can get one of those down below, but I've heard a lot of things recently about YouTube not liking that anymore, so I don't know. If they're down there, they're down there. If not, just, you're probably already watching this on your phone. Go to Google and punch it in. It's like 40 bucks. That's what I paid. I went to the shop and got it. So you might be able to find them cheaper online. They do have more color options that I know of, that I've seen personally. I think they have 6, but I've only seen the rainbow. There's a black, gunmetal, a red, maybe a blue. I'm not sure about that one though. But yeah, the red one looks amazing. The red one is like this kind of finish, but dark red as fuck. It's like, it looks gorgeous. I wanted it, but sadly this was the only one my local shop had. So, oh well. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.